of an illustrious journey of academic and professional excellence. He was honored with the DRDO Defense Technology Award in 2000 for the innovative development of a sensitive receiver at millimeter wave frequencies. Continuing this legacy of innovation, he received the Scientific Advisor Gold Medal for the design and implementation of a passive millimeter wave imaging system. In recognition of his outstanding technological achievements, he was again conferred with the DRDO Defense Technology Award in 2010 for the development of 40 GHz MMIC technology. Adding to these remarkable milestones, he also received the Path-Breaking Research Outstanding Technology Development Award for the ingenious development of GAN MMIC technology. With more than 45 research papers published in reputed international and national journals and conferences, he continues to inspire and contribute significantly to India's advancements in cutting-edge defense technology. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a very warm and respectful welcome to our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Tomarji.
A big round of applause for our first guest of honor.
Good afternoon to all of you, and I thank all the management and senior faculty people and all faculty members for giving us the opportunity to be here and present what we are doing in the RDO. So, am I audible at the back? So, I will be giving a small presentation. I am from SSPL. SSPL is Solid State Physics Laboratory. So, at SSPL, we are developing the technologies which are otherwise denied to us by outside world. Maybe the Western countries or the countries they call themselves as developed or strategically they are ahead of us. But we are catching up very fast, as you all know that in the current geopolitical scenario, the face of the war is also changing. So we have two very important examples in front of us: the war between Israel and who is the counterpart? Hamas, and Ukraine and Russia. So it is not just a war that is going on. This is basically a testing ground for so many weapons developed by so many developed countries. So we learn these things every day, and we. Okay. So we come across all these technologies every day. So any technology cannot be developed without you have the suitable material for that. The moment you must be reading in the newspapers that China is not giving rare earth magnets to India and so many other countries. They have China has strategically taken over so many reservoirs in Africa, and they have collected all the rare earth materials, and now they are in possession of those materials which are required for so many defense and normal day-to-day life applications. Now they are not giving it to any country, and now the situation is going to be worse day by day. So that situation can come to any of the technology which is available to you today. But tomorrow, if they see that this technology is a potent technology which can be utilized for strategic applications, they will be starting to deny that technology to us. So the material is backbone of any technology, and I will be speaking mainly on the sensors because we work on sensors. And for the students sitting in the hall, I would like to tell we are blessed by 5 sensors on our body. You all know what sensors you have in your body. You can sense, you can smell, you can touch, and what else? You can see. So all these sensors are very important. Once we fuse all these sensors, it becomes a complete sensor suite. Our body is the biggest and the easiest example of the sensor suite. So similarly, we have to develop sensors for different frequency applications and different frequency bands. Now starting from the lowest frequency band, that is your acoustic sound. So we develop sensors based on sound. We develop sensors based on ultraviolet frequency band, UV band, and we also develop sensors on RF. Beyond RF, we go to terahertz, and beyond terahertz, we go to lasers. So all these frequency bands are covered at SSPL for sensor development applications. Now, once we talk of the materials of the 20th century, we know it very well that silicon is most important and cheapest material for any application. You talk of anything, you talk of any kind of electronics you have in your houses, it is mainly comprised of silicon. But silicon has got all the advantages, but there are certain things silicon cannot do. Now, it is cool. Cool means it is still state of the art. It is still talked about, and it is a material which is very much in use. But we cannot create LEDs out of silicon, right? And there are so many other detectors which cannot be developed using silicon. Still, silicon is very important and the cheapest material available for our semiconductor applications, but it cannot give us all the technologies which are required for strategic and defense applications. So once you talk of high temperature applications, it will not be able to withstand the kind of temperatures we are talking about. So for that we need another type of material which can handle higher levels of temperature, which can give us the properties which we are looking for. So what we do material engineering. We combine types of materials and we study what kind of properties this kind of material is going to give me. And is it going to be suitable for my particular requirement? So which material? Now from simple semiconductors we move to compound semiconductors. Some of the prominent examples are gallium arsenide, indium phosphide, gallium oxide. Gallium oxide is the next powerhouse of our RF application domain. And we have silicon carbide. You talk of EVs, electric vehicles. So any kind of DC-DC converter is comprising of silicon carbide. Then you have mercury cadmium telluride and cadmium zinc telluride. These are the applications for your IR sensors. Now, when you talk of Wideband semiconductors, you have silicon carbide for RF electronics, gallium nitride for power electronics. And you have narrow bandgap semiconductors which have separate applications. Recently, I was telling to the faculty members that we have tested one of our IR based imager, and it has been test fired on the short range anti-tank missile, and the performance is better than what foreign counterparts were giving us. And the technology has been denied to us for a very long time now. So they stopped giving us those IR imagers. So we tried to make them on our own. Then they stopped giving us the material. Mercury, cadmium, telluride also they stopped giving. Then material also was to be grown at our own lab, that is SSPL. So these are the various materials which are the materials of interest. And you know, the band gap is explained at the bottom axis. What is so important about band gap? Band gap is very important because the moment you increase the band gap, you can apply higher level of voltages. So the moment you can apply higher level of voltages, you can get more and more output current out of this particular semiconductor. So we have gallium arsenide and gallium nitride, silicon carbide. These are the semiconductors which everybody is dreaming of getting this technology, and we are among 4 top countries which are in possession of this technology right now. So speaking of the entire DRDO semiconductor ecosystem, we have our own lab, that is solid state physics laboratory, and then we have gallium arsenide enabling technology center. Now we are getting a very big push for our semiconductor program, but still the semiconductor program that government is giving a push is more towards consumer electronics, storage devices and displays. When we talk of these strategic applications, these foundries are existing for a very long time now, and we have been growing so many wafers and devices in house. So GATEC is our foundry for gallium arsenide and gallium nitride. StarC is for silicon based applications, and CMSDS Kolkata is another clean room complex. Now all these technology growth cannot take place without the proper infrastructure. So first of all, you require controlled amount of particle flow, temperature, pressure, humidity, everything. Because the kind of geometries we are talking of are smaller than the size of our hair. So if there is a hair that is, floating in the air in the room where you are planning to fabricate this particular technology, and if it sits on your substrate, it will not allow the line to get fabricated, and you will get a discontinuity in your circuit, and it will lead to failure. So clean rooms are very important. So this CMSDS Kolkata is another clean room that we have, and this particular facility is for developing diodes and solar cells. Now solar cells, you may say the solar cells are very easily available. Solar panel तो सब लोग लगा के रखते हैं. आजकल वो जो सब्जी बेचता है वो भी सोलर पैनल दिल में लगा के रखता है अपनी बैटरी चार्ज करने के लिए. So these are not those solar panels. These are very specific solar panels for radiation hardened applications. Normal solar panels have very low life, and there are a lot of radiations in the space. So those radiations, when they fall upon your solar panels, they lead to electron hole pair generation. So they lead to false currents. Whereas now we are developing these solar cells based on advanced semiconductors, and इनकी life भी ज़्यादा होगी और efficiency भी ज़्यादा. So this is how we want to take it forward for the benefit of the entire nation, that we should have academia also closely working with our lab, plus industry working closely with our lab, so that all these 3 segments, industry, R&D and academia, can work together to make things better and in a faster manner. So these are our in-house fabrication facilities. We start with R&D, and we lead to production with limited series production. Next. So this is how we start. We start with the material, then we go to devices, and then leads to circuits and systems. So if you can see, these are the substrate, and this is how various processes take place. I was talking to the management that few of your students can come to our place and we can make them witness this entire journey of growth, how it is taking place, and how these particular devices are being fabricated. So then all these devices are cut from this wafer, they are assembled onto the packages, then they are put in the RF measurement kind of module, and we characterize these devices. Then it leads to final outcome. Now this is the backbone of any RF sensor. So until we have this, we cannot develop any kind of sensor. Next please. No. Back. Back. So these are the few examples we have. Apart from this, we have 2 to 3 more verticals, which I will be mentioning in a short while. So we are working on RF MMICs. MMIC is monolithic microwave integrated circuits. So on a single chip, we are able to fabricate the active device that you know as BJT or normal CMOS, whereas in this case it is HEMT, high electron mobility transistor, because they can work up to higher frequencies. And then we have laser diodes, and we have IRFP and MEMS sensors. Now, this is the application of the gallium nitride. You must be recognizing this fighter aircraft shown here. This is LCA Mark 1. So in the front nose of this aircraft, it is the phased array radar. Now the beauty of the phased array radar is that it has multiple number of TR modules. So at a single point of time, those multiple TR modules can engage different targets and track them. Whereas similarly for the other application, all these small modules can make the beam combined, make a higher and stronger focused beam and track a target at a farther distance. So these phased array radar, they are electronically steering radar. There is no mechanical motion involved. So their life is more, their speed is higher, and you can engage multiple targets. So for developing this kind of phased array radar, we need MMICs, which are being developed by us at SSPL. Now these are the various circuits which we cut the wafer and then we integrate these particular circuits. Now these have various applications, like this lower one you see, there is a beam forming network. What is beam forming? We combine beam coming out of a particular system and make a bigger beam, so that the gain is maximum at the center. Similarly, when you talk of the laser diodes, we are indigenously developing GaN based diode as well as gallium arsenide based diodes. So recently in Operation Sindoor, you must have seen our DEW, directed energy weapon, which was operating at 500 watts of laser, was completely successful, and it was an example to mention in this kind of a gathering, that they brought down many of the enemy drones. Plus जो हमारा D4 है, D4 is drone detection and not only detection but also destruction. So the laser that has got a power of around I just told you 500 to 1000. I think now even I can tell you, I am allowed to speak that a higher power version has been upgraded, so that the higher power, what happens when you increase the power? The range increases, and you never want your enemy to come closer to you. You want to destroy your enemy as far as possible. So once the laser power increases, the power can be delivered to the object at a farther distance, and you can destroy that drone instantly. So that's what a sounding success. Drone was to be detected. I was again discussing this thing a few minutes back with your faculty also, that we are carrying out a project on drone detection also, based on the acoustic. Acoustic means the sound generated by the drone. So if you have seen that kamikaze drone, that is originally developed by Turkey, it generates a lot of sound because there is an engine that is 60 cc का engine जो लूना का होता है वो fitted है उसमें. It generates a lot of sound, so it can be detected from a very far distance. So what you can do is you can detect it early and you can destroy it, right? So these are the diodes being developed for underwater communication, that is the blue-green laser, and it has been demonstrated successfully at NSTL Vizag for underwater communication. And this is fiber coupled laser diode. These are all indigenously developed diodes, and these technologies no country is giving us. Now this is again night vision devices के लिए it is required. There is army base workshop in Gwalior, and they came to us and they requested that this JT cooler, Joule Thomson cooler, they required for their thermal vision. Nobody was giving them this technology, so we developed them these coolers, and we gave this technology to them, and now they are able to repair and reuse their thermal sites by using these Joule Thomson coolers. So this is our MEMS foundry at Starcy. So you can see so many different technologies are being developed at this particular foundry, and this is all for sensor application. Now, if you must have seen a Bofors, what do you call it? जो Bofors का हमारा जो cartridge होता है, if it falls down, it can accidentally be blown off. Now, to ensure that even if the Bofors का जो bomb है या जो Bofors का cartridge है, if it falls down, it should not get fired. So what we are doing, we are putting a MEMS based sensor that is called a shock sensor. If a particular G level of shock is not experienced by that shell, it will not explode. So all these sensors, shock based sensors, are being put behind that particular shell, so it will not get exploded by accident. And we have pressure sensors also, then we have acceleration sensors also. All these are based on a very beautiful technology. Very small size geometry is constructed in silicon, in bulk silicon, and those structures are going to play a very important role in these kind of sensors which we are developing. This facility is at Bangalore. So this is, I just told you, we are having a close coordination with all our industry partners, and we carry out not only DCPP, development and production partner, as well as development partner and TOT. TOT is transfer of technology. So this is the mention of how we have transferred so many technologies to all the industries. And now this I think is my last slide. Yeah. So just to give you a brief about what we are doing, apart from these technologies, we are working on quantum technologies for communication, quantum computing we are working on, and apart from that, terahertz technology also we are taking up in a big way. So in any field, if you want any kind of a collaboration, I welcome you all. You are most welcome. So thank you. So if you have any questions, you may ask.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening and inspiring the address. Please give a huge round of applause. Once again, a very warm welcome to all our distinguished guests, delegates, professors, researchers, and students gathered here for the second day of this prestigious conference. After a successful and enriching first day, filled with thought-provoking discussions and remarkable presentations, we are back today with renewed enthusiasm and fresh perspectives. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome you to the International Conference on Computational Intelligence and Computing Applications ICCICA 2025, organized by Panipat Institute of Engineering and Technology under the CSC Department and technically sponsored by IEEE Delhi section. We are honored to have with us Dr. Sanjay Kumar Tomar and whose presence add great value and prestige to this event. We are honored to have with us Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumar, whose presence add great value and prestige to this event. We also extend a very warm welcome to all panelists, session chairs, who bring with them a wealth of knowledge and experience. We are privileged to have distinguished dignitaries respected our Chairman Sir Shri Hayom Tailji, Member BOG Mr. Shubham Dayal Sir, Director of our Institute Dr. Shakti Kumar Ji, Dr. J.S. Seni Sir, Dr. Arvind Singh Sir, and all the heads of department and eminent speakers, researchers, faculty members, and students from across the globe. Let's continue this journey of knowledge, innovation, and collaboration as we begin the proceeding of day 2. To mark this auspicious
beginning of today's session, we shall now commence with the traditional lamp lighting ceremony, symbolizing the dispelling of darkness and the illumination of wisdom. Lighting the lamp of knowledge marks the beginning of every auspicious event in our academic tradition. It represents the triumph of knowledge over ignorance, brilliance over darkness, and good over evil. I now request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come forward and light the lamp. Guest of honor, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Tomar. Guest of honor, Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumar. Our Chairman Sir, Shri Hariom Dayalji. Member BOG, Shubham Dayal Sir. Conference Chair and HOD CSE, Professor Dr. Suresh Gupta Sir.
and all the heads of department. HOD CSCAML and Dr. Dinesh Verma, please come on the stage, sir.
Dear participants, please join us in giving a huge round of applause as we freeze this beautiful moment in a frame of memories. Please
Give a huge round of applause, everyone.
Thank you everyone. That was truly a wonderful start to our valedictory ceremony, a perfect blend of tradition and knowledge.
We are privileged to hear from Professor Dr. Devendra Mohan, Dean Research PIET, a visionary academician who has always encouraged innovation and scholarly growth within the institute. We request you, sir, to kindly address the gathering and share your valuable insights.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to all, esteemed guests, distinguished delegates, researchers, faculty members, and dear students. It has been a great pleasure to stand before you today as we bring the successful international conference on computational intelligence and computing applications to a close. We are at the close end as valedictory section is going on. We are deeply honored to have distinguished personalities presiding over our valedictory function today. A very warm welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Tomar ji, Scientist G at SSPL, Solid State Physical Laboratory, a division of the Defense Research and Development Organization, Ministry of Defense. Sir, your presence is a great honor, and your words were very valuable as you have shown us the pathway of the innovations being done at SSPL, and this is really a great service to the nation. And let me tell you that any innovation, whatever has come to us, it is because of the wartime or it is because of the defense, because there is a need of the things and because necessity is the mother of invention. This we have been listening since childhood. So whatever the innovations are toggling from the laboratory to the public, it is from your initiatives. So thank you very much. So we are also delighted to welcome our guest of honor, Professor Rakesh Kumar, Dean Academics, Kurukshetra University. Thank you, sir, for being with us. And since you have been looking after the academic atmosphere of the university, so your presence is very much required over here to enhance the academic activities. And as sir was telling, that academia, industry, and other collaborations are required. Nowadays, it is need of the hour. So both the dignitaries from various background are interfacing each other, and so it is very much required. So this conference, technically sponsored by IEEE Delhi section, has been a spectacular success, and that success is directly attributed to the visionary leadership and relentless efforts of the core team. And I offer my deepest gratitude and hearty congratulations to the driving force behind the entire event, Professor S.C. Gupta, Head of the Department of Computer Science, and Dr. Madam Anju Gandhi, the conference chair of this conference. You have been the cornerstone of this conference, building upon the success of the first version organized under Dr. Prerna Gaur's mentorship. Yesterday, she was in the inaugural session of this conference. A special thanks to our hardworking organizing chairs, Dr. Upasana Lakhania and Dr. Stuti Mehala. To the entire team, including the 40 session chairs, sir, there were 40 session chairs, 21 raptors and management, please accept our sincere thanks for making this academic endeavor a grand success. We are proud to recognize that the best research work has been acknowledged. The convergence of computational algorithms, cyber security, data science, and machine learning has redefined the landscape of modern technology nowadays. Artificial intelligence and fuzzy logic now enable systems to think, adopt, and make intelligent decisions in complex, uncertain environments. In parallel, robotics and industrial automation and driving precision, productivity, and resilience across industries, while innovations in power and energy systems are ensuring a sustainable and intelligent future. So together, these domains represent the backbone of the digital revolution, where intelligence, security, and efficiency unite to shape the next era of the human progress. Ladies and gentlemen, we are confident that this knowledge shared across these technical tracks will pave the way for the exploration of new research ideas and avenues. Once again, thank you to our guests of honors, the organizing team, and all the participants for your valuable contributions. I wish you all the safe journey and look forward to your participation in the next events. And I wish that more and more events will take place, more and more conferences will take place, and more new ideas will come, and we will go ahead with the world. And हम गहराई के कायल हैं, रफ्तार के नहीं, लेकिन रफ्तार की बात हो तो ब्रह्मोस हमने बनाया है जिसकी स्पीड एक्वास्टिक साउंड ऑफ स्पीड से ज्यादा है. धन्यवाद. इन्हीं शब्दों में.
Thank you, sir. Now it's my distinct honor to introduce a distinct personality in the field of academia and research, our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumar, Dean Academics, Kurukshetra University. Dr. Rakesh Kumar has received his PhD in the area of queuing theory from the Department of Statistics and Operational Research, Kurukshetra University in the year 2006. He has been awarded University Medal by Kurukshetra University for standing first class first in MSc Statistics. He has introduced the concept like of retention of reneging customers, reverse barking, and correlated reneging in queuing theory. He has published
With a big round of applause, let's welcome our guest of the honor for the talk, Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumarji. A big round of applause.
Thank you. So first of all, I would like to thank the management and the institute for getting me this opportunity to interact with you. अभी जब मेरे को इंट्रोड्यूस करा रहे थे तो मेरे को लगा कि थोड़ा सा कहीं ना कहीं कुछ कम्युनिकेशन गैप रह गया है। मैं अपने को खुद ही इंट्रोड्यूस करा देता हूँ। आई एम प्रोफेसर राकेश कुमार एंड आई एम फ्रॉम डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ कंप्यूटर साइंस, नॉट फ्रॉम स्टैटिस्टिक्स, and I did my master's and PhD in the field of computer science and applications only. And I have got the 34 experience in this field. And that's it. Right now, I am acting as the chairperson of the Department of Computer Science and having the additional responsibility of the Dean Academic Affairs of the Kurukshetra University also. When I have been contacted by Dr. Stuti about this particular conference, and the theme was this computational intelligence, and I'm telling you this thing that I have always been fascinated by the topic of this computational intelligence. And the reason is, I'm getting you a very interesting story. A friend of mine is there, and he is working in the field of NLP, natural language processing, also considered as a field of artificial intelligence. तो अभी मेरे को लास्ट मंथ मिले एंड ही वाज टेलिंग मी दिस थिंग कि इसने डीप लर्निंग ने तो मेरा पिछले 30 साल का रिसर्च ही ख़त्म कर दिया. एंड व्हाई, व्हाट्स द रीज़न? बिकॉज वी विल हैव टू सी द डिफरेंस बिटवीन दीज टू concepts. One is computational intelligence and another is this artificial intelligence. Boundaries are overlapping also. Because earlier when we were talking about the NLP as a field of artificial intelligence, so there was a traditional intelligent approach of understanding the natural languages. And the approach was like this, that first of all we will have to go for lexical analysis, then syntax analysis, semantic analysis, morphological analysis, keyword analysis, pragmatic analysis, and so on, and then you will be able to understand the natural languages. But now the concept of this computational intelligence, the approach is very simple. I'm getting the data to the system and I'm asking it to learn it, work it just like me, and it will do it. Okay, no lexical analysis, no pragmatic analysis, no syntax analysis, no semantic analysis. One thing I am telling you, this is that concept, this was not new. As far as this one important pillar of this computational intelligence, that is neural network, I can recollect the concept have been introduced in 80s also. Okay, but it got the popularity now in last 5-10 years. And the reason is the huge data is available now on World Wide Web. Number one thing. And another thing is the companies like NVIDIA, they are producing such type of CPUs and GPUs which can process the unlimited data in a very small time. Okay, so this computational capability, it is getting us the edge now. Okay, and that's why now we are seeing this type of deep learning models. So approach is very simple. You give the data, telling us this thing, okay, this is the sentence and this is the meaning. कैसे पता चला? I am not bothered, but it is the case, and system will learn it. The more examples you will get it, more it will learn it. It's simple. But thing is, when you are studying about this computational intelligence, you are seeing this thing It's talking about the genetic algorithm, it is talking about the simulated analysis, it is talking about the PSOs and so on and so on. What I am telling you कि अगर आप इन सभी रिसर्च को देखेंगे तो एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट आप देखना एंड यू विल आल्सो स्टार्ट वर्किंग एंड थिंकिंग इन दैट डायरेक्शन. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल रिसेंटली आई वाज स्टडीइंग अबाउट द स्टॉक मार्केट. And there is one prospect theory also. I'm not collecting the name of that particular researcher. He has been awarded the Nobel Prize for that. And ultimately there was a Simon's model also. And that model was saying this thing that in the market, all the agents are rational. Rational means decisions जो है वो उनकी information के ऊपर based होता है. That's it. And they are saying this thing that every agent is having the complete information available in the market. बट रिसेंटली व्हेन वी आर सीइंग दिस थिंग, जब मार्केट में फ्लक्चुएशंस होती हैं, अब कंसेप्ट आ रही है बिहेवियरल इकोनॉमिक्स की. दे आर सेइंग कि मार्केट में एजेंट रैशनल नहीं है, दीज आर इरैशनल है. देयर आर हर्डिंग्स, यू आर ए गुड एजेंट एंड आई एम सीइंग यू एंड आई एम इमिटेटिंग योर बिहेवियर. आपने कोई स्टॉक खरीदा, मैंने भी खरीद लिया, एंड दैट्स इट. ओके, विदाउट हैविंग एनी लॉजिक. सो दिस इज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ बिहेवियरल इकोनॉमिक्स. लिसन, द थिंग वाज, जैसा आप क्रिकेट का मैच देखते हैं तो समटाइम्स स्लाइट एज होती है बॉल की, तो उसके बाद वो थर्ड अंपायर को भेजते हैं एंड देन दे आर शोइंग यू ए ग्राफ लाइक दिस, जिसमें वो साउंड वेव्स इस तरह से दिखती हैं कुछ, राइट. देन दे आर सीइंग दिस थिंग कि जो मार्केट में स्टॉक्स के प्राइस है उनमें भी सेम पैटर्न है लाइक दिस, right? And there are a number of other ways also in which the same thing is there. So if this thing is there in physics, in sound, and I am using some approach of physics there to solve that problem, can I make the use of that approach to solve the problem of stock also? Okay. And then I am seeing that there was the concept of SOC, self-organized criticality. कि जैसे एवलेंस आते हैं ना स्नोज में या सैंड डून्स में, आप देखते हैं कि रेत धीमे धीमे गिर रही है और एक पहाड़ सा बन जाता है. तो एवरी टाइम वन पार्टिकल इज कमिंग, ओके, एंड ए कंप्लीट दिस टाइप की पहाड़ी बन जाती है, एंड वन स्मॉल पार्टिकल अगेन एंड इट इज कॉजिंग द एवलेंस. सेम थिंग इज हैपनिंग इन द मार्केट. इंफॉर्मेशन इज कमिंग एंड कमिंग एंड कमिंग, मार्केट इज ग्रोइंग ग्रोइंग एंड ग्रोइंग, और सेम वो एक इंफॉर्मेशन आती है एंड मार्केट इज कोलैप्सिंग. ओके, सो द मॉडल विच वाज सॉल्व्ड बाय द साइंटिस्ट इन फिजिक्स, नाउ दे आर सॉल्विंग इट, दे आर यूजिंग दोज मॉडल्स टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स. एंड वी आर सीइंग द ऑल टुगेदर वन न्यू ब्रांच दैट इज इकोनोफिजिक्स, consisting of economics and physics. Now SOC is introduced, computer science is introduced in it. Okay, and now SOC has been used as a computational intelligence and it is used for the purpose of optimization also, कि मैं अपने शेयर के मार्केट्स को कैसे optimize करूँ. So thing is, if you will analyze all these behaviors, you will see the similarities. Okay, and this is the research what I understand. बहुत साल पहले एक पर्टिकुलर आर्टिकल में पढ़ रहा था कि व्हाट इज द रिसर्च, ही वाज सेइंग दिस थिंग कि एक वॉशिंग मशीन बनाने वाली कंपनी है, उसने एक वर्कशॉप अरेंज की, 50 कंपनीज आई, दे वर टेलिंग दिस थिंग कि इन माय वॉशिंग मशीन दिस फीचर इज देयर, इन माय वॉशिंग मशीन दिस फीचर इज देयर. वो आपस में बात करते हैं जैसे आज हम सब बात कर रहे हैं, 2 दिन बात करते हैं, उसके बाद वो चले जाते हैं, जो सीखा उसके बाद अच्छा उसके पास वो फीचर था, मेरे पास ये फीचर था, उनको मिक्स किया, आई एम गेटिंग समथिंग न्यू. ओके, सो दिस इज आल्सो अ सॉर्ट ऑफ इवॉल्विंग रिसर्च. सो व्हेन वी आर शेयरिंग द आइडियाज इन दिस टाइप ऑफ वर्कशॉप्स एंड कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, इट विल रिजल्ट इनटू सम रिसर्च. तो आइडेंटिफाई हमें यही करना है कि जो आज आप सीख के जा रहे हैं इसको इम्प्लीमेंट कैसे किया जाए. So no doubt, computational intelligence, it has changed artificial intelligence, right? Maximum we are seeing, whether it is machine learning, it's fuzzy logic, it's evolutionary computing, deep learning, etc. It is imitations of the behavior of sometimes nature, sometimes of the product, sometimes of the processes, and so on. Earlier, when this concept of AI was introduced, I think first time in 60s, at that time concept was this only, that it's going to imitate the behavior of human intelligence. But now we are understanding this thing, intelligence is not restricted and limited to human being only. ये processes के पास भी है, ये animals के पास भी है और ये human being के पास भी है. So wherever it is to be imitated, and that is the computational intelligence. So with these words, I would like to conclude. Thank you very much for getting me this opportunity and sharing my idea with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for gracing the event with your valuable thoughts and presence. And I really apologize for the inconvenience caused before. Moving ahead, we now invite Professor Dr. Anju Gandhi to present the summary of the conference. Dr. Gandhi will highlight the key discussions, outcomes, and learning experiences that have made this conference a memorable academic event.
Coming together is a beginning, staying together is a progress, and working together is a success. We are honored to have esteemed personality of Day 2 of ICC-ICA 2025, our guest of honors, Professor S.K. Tomar and Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumarji. Sir, your presence adds real value and significance to the conference. Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumarji, our esteemed guest of honor, Professor and Dean Academic Affairs, Kurukshetra University, Head University Computer Center. More than 34 years of experience in teaching, research and administration. Member Academic Council, KUK. Member Internal Quality Assurance Cell. Member Career and Counseling Cell, KUK. Member Departmental Research Committee. Member Board. International Association of Computer Science and Technology, Singapore. I am thankful to the management PIET, Director PIET, Deans, HODs for guiding us. Our whole team worked so well under your kind support for this mega academic event of the year. Our journey of ICCA 2025 began in July 2024. Now, when we started working to submit the proposal, then after that, in December 2024, our proposal was selected after multiple evaluation rounds executed by technically sponsored IEEE Delhi section. It's my immense pleasure to share that we got overwhelming response from various faculties from different universities throughout the nation and over the globe. We have followed double-blind review of each paper with a plagiarism of less than 10% and AI plag of 15%. We are highly thankful to our Day 1 guest of honors, Professor Dr. Prerna Kaur and Professor Dr. Jitendra Kumar Chhabra ji, who enlightened the audience with the real examples of computational intelligence. Our 7 plenary speakers, 4 international speakers, 1,826 participants as authors, 40 session chairs, 21 rapporteurs, 145 paper presenters of ICC-ICA 2025 contributed for 7 technical tracks in this second edition of IEEE technically sponsored conference. Ladies and gentlemen, in first edition ICC 2024, we received around 360 research papers, out of which 97 papers were selected for publication after a rigorous reviewing process. In our current second version of ICC-ICA, a total of 562 papers were submitted following a comprehensive double-blind peer review conducted by more than 1,500 distinguished academicians and industry experts from across the globe. 141 papers were finally selected for publication in IEEE Explore Database Digital Library as proceeding with the acceptance rate of 25%. The papers were submitted from leading industry experts like Amazon USA, Google USA, Florida Gulf Coast University USA, National College of Ireland, Technical University Dublin, Ireland, leading institutions of India like IIC Bangalore, IITs, NITs, and other universities and private universities, state universities of the India. We have received papers from 18 states of India. The day one ended with a technical paper presentation of 7 tracks, which were chaired by session chairs. Thank you all for your participation and support in making this event a grand success.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for beautifully encapsulating the essence of this 2-day journey of knowledge and collaboration. To express our heartfelt gratitude, we would now like to invite our dignitaries to kindly felicitate our guest of honors. So please. Guest of honor, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Tomar. Guest of honor, Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumar. Our chairman, Sir Shri Hariom Tayal ji. Member BOG Shubham Tayal, sir. Professor Dr. Anju Gandhi, Professor Dr. J.S. Saini, Registrar Dr. Arvind Singh, Dean Research Devendra Mohan, Dean Student Welfare Shri B.B. Sharma, Vinay ma'am, and all respective HODs.
Please give a huge round of applause.
To express our heartfelt thanks, we are presenting souvenirs of appreciation as a token of respect and remembrance to all who have contributed for the conference. We request all the dignitaries to please stay for that distribution of award ceremony. I request all the session chairs to come up to receive their mark of honor and appreciation. Professor R.P. Ojha, Dr. Pratishtha Verma, Professor Dr. Vinay Khatri, Dr. Parveen Kumar Sharma ji. Yes, everything is in order. All are requested to kindly join us on the stage and receive your award of honor. Professor R.P. Ojha ji. Professor Dr. Vinay Khatri, Professor Dr. Parveen Kumar Sharma ji, Dr. Ajay Satija, Dr. Poonam Panwar, Dr. Shelly Nagpal, Dr. Dipti Dhingra. I request all the session chairs to please join, to please have a mark of honor and appreciation from the dignitaries. A big round of applause for all the session chairs. A big round of applause for Dr. Vinay Khatri, who is truly a very amazing and inspirational icon of a PIET and contributed as a session chair. I request all the rapporteurs to kindly be available to receive their awards. Dr. Shelly Nagpal, Dr. Dipti Dhingra to kindly receive your awards. Mr. Vikram Verma, Mr. Gagan Dua, Mr. Kunal Uppal, Dr. Pankaj Batra, Dr. Dinesh Kumar Garg, all are requested to kindly join and receive their awards fast. As a gesture of our heartfelt appreciation, we now invite all the rapporteurs kindly accept your awards by the dignitaries. Mr. Vikram Verma, Mr. Gagan Dua, Mr. Kunal Uppal, Mr. Puneet Sharma, Dr. Pankaj Batra, Dr. Dinesh Kumar Garg. A big round of applause for one of the most dynamic member of the team who worked from last 5 days for fixing all the technical bugs for conduction of technical sessions. Mr. Vikram Verma, Mr. Gagan Dua, Mr. Kunal Uppal, Mr. Puneet Sharma, Dr. Pankaj Batra, Dr. Dinesh Kumar Garg, Dr. Anshu Sharma, Ms. Geeta Verma, Ms. Jaya Rani, Ms. Nisha Chok, Ms. Manisha, Ms. Divya Singla. All the organizing team and the rapporteur to kindly accept your awards. मैंने इनका ऑर्डर बाद में है, लेकिन ऑर्डर बाद में है. Miss Mandeep, Miss Mitu, Mr. Shekhar Singh, Mr. Rohit Sharma, Miss Anjali Garg, Mr. Vikas Raman, Mr. Siddharth Gandhi, Miss Charu, Miss Prachi. सर मैं इसलिए बोल रही हूँ ताकि सब लोग अवेलेबल हो. A gesture of heartfelt appreciation, we now invite all the rapporteurs. Rapporteurs are requested to please receive a token of gratitude from the dignitaries. Vikram Verma sir, Gagan Dua sir, Kunal Uppal, Puneet Sharma, Dr. Pankaj Batra, Dr. Dinesh Kumar Garg, Dr. Anshu Sharma, Ms. Geeta Verma, Ms. Jaya Rani, the smart young ladies who handle CMT portals and turn-in portals alone. A big round of applause for Geeta Rani and Jaya. Geeta Verma and Jaya Rani. Their dedicated efforts for such honest members were instrumental in aligning every activity and making this conference a great success. Ms. Nisha Chog, Ms. Manisha, Ms. Divya Singla, the most devoted, loyal, intelligent members of our team who made the technical session so smoothly. A big round of applause for the great work done by so humble and dedicated team, Ms. Nisha Chog, Ms. Manisha, Ms. Divya Singla. The most consistent member of team, very honest in fulfilling the assigned work, Ms. Mitu, who worked as the organizing team and the rapporteur. Mr. Shekhar Singh, Mr. Rohit Sharma, we are short for expressing our appreciation for one of the most energetic person, Mr. Rohit Sharma. Let's hear it for the wonderful member who made this event possible, Mr. Rohit Sharma. Big round of applause. Miss Prachi, the youngest and one of the most dedicated member of our team. A big round of applause for our dearest Miss Prachi. Miss Nitika Chavla. Cheers for our beautiful host and rapporteur of ICCICA 2025, Miss Nitika Chavla, putting together such a fantastic event. A big round of applause for Miss Nitika Chavla. A small token of our heartfelt appreciation, we would like to present a memento to Technical Program Chair and Finance Chairs, Professor Dr. Suman Man. A loud cheer and a big round of applause, Dr. Suman Man. Ma'am, you are requested to receive a token of respect from the dignitaries, Technical Program Chair and Session Chair. Dr. Akanksha Mahajan. A big round of applause for Dr. Suman Man, Dr. Akanksha Mahajan. A big round of applause for all the chairs, the finance chairs, Dr. Sandeep Singh Bindra, Dr. Vikas Sethi, Mr. Sunny Kohar. A huge shout out for the most enthusiastic members of our whose efforts make this a grand success. Dr. Sandeep Singh Bindra, Dr. Vikas Sethi, Mr. Sunny Kohar. A big round of applause for most energetic team of CSC and PIET. Let's celebrate the hard work and devotion of our organizing team. A big round of applause for Dr. Bindra, Dr. Sethi, Mr. Sunny, Mr. Kunal Uppal, Mr. Puneet Sharma, all make this event a real success. Let's celebrate the hard work and devotion of our organizing chairs with a big hand. Ladies and gentlemen, the workforce responsible for submitting the application form, resubmitting the multiple revised version of application forms without any regrets, and finally today's successful conduction is being done with sincere dedication and commitment. Dr. Stuti Mehla, Dr. Upasana Lakhina. A big round of applause for the backbone of the event ICCICA 2025, Dr. Stuti Mehla, Dr. Upasana Lakhina. A huge shout out for the real strength ICCICA 2025, Dr. Stuti Mehla, Dr. Upasana Lakhina. Professor Dr. Dinesh Verma. A big round of applause for our conference secretary and session chair, Professor Dr. Dinesh Verma. Let's give a thunderous round of applause to a person who is always our mentor in such a grand academic events. The very, very energetic and determined faculty member of CSC department, a true one-man army who worked tirelessly and Turnitin and provided 562 plagiarism reports on time. Dr. Kavita Rani. A big round of applause who made this event a grand success, who played a vital role for streamlining all the activities, ensuring that everything fell into a place perfectly for this grand conference. Conference Secretary and Session Chair, Dr. Kavita Rani. A big round of applause for Dr. Kavita. We would like to appreciate the efforts of Mr. Ravi Dhawan. नहीं सबका तो वो है ना सबका तो सेम नहीं we would like to appreciate the efforts of Mr. Ravi Dhawan, Mr. Siddharth Deswal, our photographer of our event. Siddharth, please have your... Mr. Hardik, Mr. Anugrah, Miss Janvi, Mr. Amol Gupta, please come on the stage and have your token of respect from the dignitaries. Miss Sabha, Miss Preeti Nehra, Mr. Mandeep, Civil Department, Mr. Sanjeev, Electronics Department. All are requested to please come on the stage. Mr. Atul, Mr. Surendra Venti, Miss Janvi, Mr. Amol Gupta, Miss Sabha, Miss Preeti Nehra, Mr. Mandeep, Mr. Sanjeev, Mr. Atul, Mr. Surender, Mr. Kuldeep, Mr. Rafiq, the team behind the executing all the technical sessions seamlessly at the scheduled time. A big round of applause for the efforts of such a wonderful team of ICC-ICA 2025. A big round of applause for all the organizing team members, Mr. Puneet Sharma, Mr. Kunal Uppal, Dr. Sethi. A big round of applause for everyone sitting here, for being a participant, for witnessing the talks of our respected guest of honors, Professor S.K. Tomarji, Professor Dr. Rakesh Kumarji. Please join me in giving a huge round of applause for our patrons and plenary speaker, general chair and plenary speaker. A big round of applause for Dipti Dhingra, the gem of the department and very honest and resilient member of PIET. A big round of applause for Dr. Dhingra. A big round of applause for our General Chair and Plenary Speaker, Professor Dr. J.S. Seni. A big round of applause for a remarkable and visionary icons of PIET for their inspiration and leadership. A big round of applause for our respected Dean Engineering Sir, Professor J.S. Seni. Now, it's a time for the captain. Let's show our gratitude to our incredible captain of CSE department with a resounding round of applause, Professor Dr. S.C. Gupta, conference chair and a session chair. A big round of applause for Professor S.C. Gupta.
Yes. Next, Professor Dr. Anju Gandhi, Conference Chair and Plenary Speaker and the backbone of ICCA 2025. Give a huge round of applause, everyone.
Neetu ma'am, Shelly ma'am, have you received your awards? Please come and join. A big round of applause for Dr. Shelly Nagpal. A big round of applause for Dr. Shelly, Miss Neetu, Dr. Pankaj Batra, Mr. Siddharth Gandhi. A big round of applause for Dr. Shelly Nagpal and Miss Mitu Sehgal, whose effort made this conference a real success. A big round of applause for the very honest, very dedicated faculty of PIET, Miss Mitu Sehgal.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the dignitaries. Let us give a huge round of applause as we honor our esteemed guests and contributors to the success of this event. Before we conclude, we request all the dignitaries, delegates, and participants to kindly assemble at Open Air Theatre for a group photograph. Let's capture this wonderful moment of collaboration and shared learning. With this, we formally conclude the second day of conference. Thank you all and have a wonderful day ahead.
We request all the students, student coordinators to please assemble at OIT now for the group photograph. All the student coordinators